Hey folks, today we're here with Joe McGee, which you know from the channel a lot. He came, well, top 32 in the Wolverhampton Regional in the UK playing Gecko Moria. So yeah, got some lovely prizes, and Joe's just going to go through the list that he ran, and then we can cover all of the pairings that you went through, and yeah, how the tournament was in general. So yeah, you want to go through the list?
Yeah, I'll do that quick because it's you know, it's Gecko Moria, so it's pretty standard. There's not much going on. I got the 4 Sindri because it's just the best starter in the deck. 4 Perona. 4 Absalom.
Yes.
And 4 Hogback. You just want to play sets of everything because you want the consistency. Same with the Moria.
Yes, 4 Moria.
Of
course,
you
the
see
card is
Moria
too
in the
good.
black matchup, it's too good.
Yeah.
The Navy stuff, I think it's Navy next. Obviously the 4 shooters because it's like the best black 2K.
Yes.
It's reduction when you don't have your events. 4 brand new. I know people run 3, but I just like 4 because I like to be able to grab the 4 cost Navy guy that I need for my 7 Don turn.
Yeah.
So I play 3 Borsellino and 3 Kuzan because I'm an absolute Kuzan stan.
Yeah.
I just think this card's so good into yellow. It's really good into Rogue too, like the weird decks that you're gonna see, like you know, Yamato or even Perona, because like it just gets you a card back even if they remove it.
Yes. Did you ever feel like this was bricky on your hand with 3?
No, I didn't, to be honest, because I can just pitch it if I ever have 2.
Yeah. With Sabo?
With the Sabo, or which of the leader ability?
Oh, of
the
course,
pitch
actually,
of the leader
yes.
ability, yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 Roblucci because you do need them.
The 3.
3.
3 Roblucci.
3 Roblucci because you do need them, but 4 is too clunky.
Yeah.
And then 3 Sabo.
Okay.
Maybe I'd like to go to 4 Sabo in the future if I play more of this, because Sabo won me like the black matchups where I saw it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like the black matchups where I didn't see it and I won, it was the edge of the seat kind of going for game.
What would you remove for Sabo if you would do it?
You know, unfortunately, even though I've just like said how much I love Kuzan, I probably would go back down to 2 Kuzan.
Okay.
2 Helmeppo to round off all the characters, because Helmeppo is really fun. Helmeppo is really cool. It's great off the 8-turn Moria, but it's also really good to just play with an Absalom.
I like the 2 Helmeppo. I think a lot of lists are currently at like 1 when they're trying to go dead tight, but I really like it. Especially, I think it's different in Moria, right? Because like you have less reduction, and obviously you run the events to be able to get rid of them, but you have less reliance, like leader ability in Sakazuki.
Exactly.
So I like the 2.
And I think you kind of need to at least see 1 in rotation. So when you only have 1 in your list, you're kind of like, where is it? Yeah. Finally, it's just the suite of events, which is very standard. It's the 4 Great Eruption and the 4 Ice Age.
Yeah.
If anybody is interested in my opinion on what I would do come June,
when this goes,
when this
is banned, yes,
I would probably play more Helmeppos.
To go to 4? I'd
probably go to 4 Helmeppos because it's still a 1k counter and it can still reduce.
Yeah. No, I think it's pretty standard list, right? It's really nice. I think when we do lose GE, like you said, we can go to probably 4 Helmeppo and then another Sabo, and then keep your Kuzan instead of trading it out, right? Did you ever find the 8 events cloggy at any point during the day? Obviously, you run 3 Sabo, so...
If anything, I was actually trying to dig for them more.
Okay.
There was games where I didn't see many, if any, and I was like, oh, that's really fucking worrying.
Yeah.
But no, the 8 events is fantastic.
Always great.
A lot of people.
There is.
Oh, it's a buddy battle? How exciting. Maybe we'll play a buddy battle
later.
Wait
around. You can see that it's busy. No editing in this video. Here we go. I think we can go. What were you saying?
I think I was saying, I just think the events are too good.
Yeah.
Like GE replaces itself, and Ice Age is such a cost benefit. Like 1 for 5 is so crazy. I think there was a couple of games where I did see like 3 Ice Age early on, but with Moria you can just pitch them.
Yeah.
And then you just sort of like, as long as you see that Sindri and your bin's already full.
Yeah.
That's great. And that's another reason as well, sorry. If anybody's thinking about playing 2 Ice Age,
yes,
you need 4.
Yeah.
Because I have multiple times this weekend Sindried and milled 2.
Yeah.
And it's like, that would be terrible.
Can you give us an example of a starting hand? Do you prefer to go first or second with this?
I like to go first.
Yeah.
I think one of the cool things about the deck is it can go second quite comfortably just because it's black.
Yeah.
So you can, like, obviously use the forecast and stuff.
Yeah.
An example of a starting hand, obviously, you're definitely going to want your Sindri.
Yes. And you play this turn 1?
I play this turn 1 every time I see this. I play this turn 1. Obviously,
Okay.
it's a 2K, so you sort of feel sad about that.
Yes.
But filling your bin up with tools is too important. You see a Sabo, you're good. You see a Lucci, you're also really good. Now, this is an interesting one, Lucci, because sometimes you'll actually want to play it if you have events.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, you just want it in hand so you can pitch it off the Gecko effect.
So you can bring it back with
So
Moria?
you can bring it back with A-Cost.
Nice.
Because if you don't hit it off Sindri,
Yes.
you're constantly looking for it for the whole game.
Yeah. Makes sense, actually.
And then any combination of cards,
It's probably something from...
Thriller Bark stuff.
Yeah, Thriller
because then
Bark,
you
right?
can just use this as counter.
Yeah.
It's in the bin.
How often did you find yourself going first and then turn 2 going into Perona? Was that a lot of your games?
A lot of my games.
Oh,
a lot
okay.
of my games that I did well in, that was the play.
Yeah, and I think one of the matchups that is the weirdest and the hardest to wrap your head around is the Sakazuki matchup. Do you prefer to go first or second in that matchup?
I'm still really undecided.
Yeah.
I think it depends on what variant they're playing.
I agree, yeah.
I think if they're playing the kind of classic variant, you want to take second away from them.
Yeah.
But if they're playing the stage, you want to go first and you just want to hammer them as quickly as possible.
Makes sense.
And just, you're sort of playing roulette there. You're sort of just seeing, do they have all their removal? Because if they do, you're in trouble anyway, no matter if you go first or second.
Yeah, do you have any idea on what it is that you actually played against? So
Yeah,
it was
I do.
10 rounds?
It was 10
Yesterday.
rounds yesterday, and then the top 32 round today. So round 1 was a Saka win. I'll bring my phone in here so I'm not looking off. Round 1 was a Saka win.
Yeah.
Round 2 was an Enel win. They were both pretty standard.
How did you feel about the NL?
There's a lot of Enel players in our locals.
Yeah.
So we know the kind of theory on how to beat Enel. On turn 4, I believe, or maybe turn 5, because I think I went first. I dropped a Gecko Moria, and then I passed.
Okay.
I think my opponent was a little bit shocked by that, and I was like, well, I kind of want to win, so I don't just want to give you resources.
So you didn't attack?
I didn't attack until the last 2 turns.
You could go for
where
it.
I just punched him. Round 3 was another Saka win, and that was a lot closer. That went right down to who's got the counter in hand. And in those 2 Saka games that I won, I did go first.
Were both of those stage builds?
I believe they were both like hybrid.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because there is a hybrid build that's like doing bits here today.
I've seen it. I think I've seen like 2 stage, a few GE, and then 1 or 2 Ice Age in the list, which is interesting.
Round 4 was a Moria mirror, which I lost. And I don't want to be reductive, but he won the dice roll.
Yeah.
And when you go first in the mirror, you're just the one who's setting the tempo. The person going second has to answer everything, and that's like, that's when it gets really difficult.
So you think in the mirror match you just go first if
I
you
think
win
I always
dice roll?
just go first.
Okay.
Unless you're being crazy and playing Heenas.
Okay.
If you are playing Heenas, if you have found room for Heenas, you can go second because you can do the turn 3 6-on Heena Absalom play, which is really good.
Yeah.
Round 5, I played Yamato, which was a win. I think I beat him in like 4 or 5 turns.
Wow. You're not scared of that matchup?
Not at all, no. I just take the first hit, I counter out the second one, and then I control the board afterwards.
Yeah.
Because me and a lot of people disagree, but I think Yamato shouldn't be played the way people are playing it.
Okay.
I think they lose too much tempo when they just use all their jump for swings.
Yeah, no bodies, right?
No bodies, yeah. And then you can just control the board after that. Round 6 was Sakazuki loss, and that was just... Did he go second? I think he went second, and I think he just saw everything he needed.
Yeah.
No, that was the one I remember, sorry. I had 3 bodies up, and I was going to win on the crackback, but he just was able to dig into the exact amount of reduction.
Yeah.
Murakumo and Houndblaze, all 3 of my bodies with 1 life up, so I was like, okay, you've got this.
Yes.
Round 7 was a cat, which I won because I'm just so comfortable in the cat matchup.
Yeah.
He even won the dice roll and went first, but I just didn't think it mattered.
Yeah.
Because I was just so aggressive. I was swinging with my Sabos, swinging with my Borsalinos. I put 3 done on Sindri one turn and swung for 5 with that.
Nice.
round 8 was an RP Law,
Yeah.
which was kind of like a gift from the gods, because that is the easiest matchup for Moria. They cannot keep up with your board,
Yeah.
and you can deal with their boards.
Nice.
And then in the late game, they have like 2 Don,
Yeah.
so they just can't push into you. Round 9 was a Moria Mirror with a buddy of mine. I won that one because I went first.
Yeah.
And reductive, but I think that is just how the matchup goes. And then round 10 was a Yamato, and that was a little bit tighter. But I actually did an interesting play in that one because I had a little bit of time to think, being the winning in round.
Yeah.
So on his board, he had a Mihawk, a Rested Ohm, a Holy.
Yeah.
And I had 2 life. I had a pretty healthy hand of 2Ks, but I couldn't Lucci back because I didn't have a Lucci in my bin. So I couldn't clear 2 guys.
Yeah.
But what I did do was, instead of trying to clear his bodies, I brought up a Moria,
Yeah.
which got me a Hogback. And where are you, little bald boy? And a brand new.
Yeah.
The Hogback grabbed me a Sindri, and the brand new off the top grabbed me a Suru.
Yeah.
And with these 2Ks and the 3 2Ks that I'd been building in my hand already, there was just no way he could max me because I still had 2 lives.
Yeah. So in the matchup, you Moria for value a little bit more than the removal.
Yeah, because I think I probably would have removed if I had the Lucci, because I had the Helmeppo in the yard. But because I couldn't remove 2, I was only going to remove 1. I thought it was actually best to just go for value.
Makes sense.
And the fact that my hand was already stacked with counters.
Yes.
I think if my hand was not stacked with counters, adding 4K wouldn't have done enough.
Yes.
But I already had 5, so this made like 11.
And then today, so after going X2 in 6 rounds, you managed to pull through, which is fantastic. Classic
really
Joe
happy.
McGee.
Yeah, classic Joe McGee, just clawing
X2
up.
Andy. But today you played Sakazuki in top 32, and there were some issues with a judge ruling, your opponent trying to take plays back, and then lying about the things that they've done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say anything too much because this is going out, but there was a bit of a controversial ruling at the end. But he did win game 1 quite close. And I think game 2, he just assumed he definitely won.
Yeah.
And essentially, he didn't see that I had a blocker on the board.
Yeah.
But it happens. He had a game 3 where he was going to pick, so he probably would have won that anyway.
Yeah.
And it's just how it is. Sometimes my only advice to people, and I know you put out your regional hacks video, which watch it, really cool. If anybody does make top cut, double check with a judge. But film your games.
Yeah.
If you have access to a tripod and just your mobile phone, just film your games, because sometimes the judges can't have their eyes on every table, and we have to understand that they're under a lot of pressure. They get a lot of stick, and they don't get paid for this.
That's true.
Like, judges are really cool, and they're the guys that let us have these really cool events.
I agree. Well, congratulations on your top. You got some really nice
Yeah,
pricing.
so you have a quick look at the goodies before we sign off.
So look at this amazing
This
kit.
is nice.
This finalist pack,
Yeah.
really expensive too.
Unfortunately, this will stay sealed.
Yes.
This is cool. It's my second one.
Nice.
I need more because I'm obsessive.
And you got 4 event packs.
4 event packs.
Let's see what you get.
I don't know what's really in these.
Oh, Law.
So it's the Law fan favorite.
My favorite out of the pack.
Maybe you can have it if you're nice. This
Oh,
Monet,
Monet.
which I think is really cool.
Yeah, she'll be really good in Bonnie coming in OP07. So she'll go up in price, we think. A Zoro. Oh, you're getting a good mixture here.
I am. Now,
And
do
now
I want
Yamato.
another purple Yamato? Or do I want one of the... Look at that, everyone.
One of each?
We have one of each.
Wow.
So these are the cards that are
Well,
available in this event pack.
That's what you can get in the pack, and you got one of each, so that's nice, I guess. But yeah, congratulations on yet another top 32.
Thank you.
And yeah, well, thanks everyone for watching, and good luck if you're playing Moria yourself in the future. Peace.